Rich?
He's asking me about the sports.
Three goals.
Yeah.
Change the game.
Yeah. There were 12 moments where we scored 12 minutes where we scored 3 goals, but I think during the whole first half we saw many of those moments. Unfortunately for us, the first and the second and the third didn't go in. The good thing for us was that their first chance didn't go in as well. And then there was this 12 minutes of one attack after another that led to 3 goals, which was really pleasing to see at that moment. Which we also needed because we played against a tough opponent which showed today that even when they were 3-0 down, they just kept on going. So was tougher than the result might have looked like.
Richard?
Hi, Arne. Just wanted to talk about the 2 Diaz goals. Could you sort of give us your verdict on them, the finishes in particular, and what you thought?
The finishes in both situations were really good, but I think the let up to both goals were different, and that's why really good. So in the first goal, Ibu recognized really well that they had a high last line, and they wanted to press us really high, completely different than Nottingham Forest. And he recognized the right moment to play the ball in behind. And in the second one, we needed to play Mo. And Trent reacted fantastically by coming underneath, bounce past Mo, and he just went all the way with the ball all over the pitch and assisted to Lucio. So both team goals with different setups.
Hi, now that you're 6 games in, how do you see your team compared to where you want to be?
Yeah, I said them today in the pre-match meeting that I learn from them day by day, and that I was really curious to see how we would react after the Milan game, because what I know from the start and what I knew before I even started is that there's a lot of quality in this team. That's clear. But we're not the only one. There are a lot of quality teams in this league. But so winning games is not so difficult if you have so much quality. If you want to win more than only a few games, it's also about mentality. And after the United game, which was a big win or a statement win, I think you call it here in England, then to see us coming back against Nottingham Forest like that was not what you expect from a team that wants to compete for something. So after the statement win or the big win against AC Milan, I was curious to see how we would react today, and there was a much better reaction than we had against Nottingham Forest.
Well.
Basically, you said you prefer to play against a low block. Was it not a bit more fun today? A bit more open. Your players seem to enjoy themselves a bit more.
Yeah. Now, it's both ways around, because I think the one we lost, Nottingham Forest, they were only 2 times in front of our goal. And the goal they scored, was that a chance? A shot from 20 yards. This team today, Bournemouth, created much more chances against us than Nottingham Forest did. On the other hand, we created much more than we did against Nottingham Forest. So if you face a low block, normally you don't concede a lot of chances. And I expect the longer we work together, if we play against a low block, that we can create much more. So it's a bit weird that we didn't concede today, and we did concede against Nottingham Forest, because looking at the chance creation today, the other team created much more than Nottingham Forest did.
Tom?
Darwin's goal was obviously fantastic and something that we didn't talk about, but his all-round performance, the points when he was tracking back, making tackles in front of his own corner flag, his all-round performance must have pleased you just as much as the goal.
Yeah. No, that's what I noticed as well, and that's of course I play a striker because I like him to score goals. I play a winger because I like them to assist or to score goals. Because if you want to win a game, you need to score goals. But it also helps if you keep a clean sheet. And we just spoke about the lead up to both goals. Ibu was involved in this, but by keeping a clean sheet, Darwin is also involved in this because of the reasons you just told me. So first and foremost, they have to work really hard for the team, and then in the beginning of the season it was Mo who made the difference with Lucio, then it was Cody and Diogo who's been involved in goals, and today it was Lucio and Darwin. So that's all we want to see.
Just on Calvin, obviously coming in, I mean, there's a lot
Yeah, but not only two good goalkeepers, also two good wingers, left wingers, two good right wingers, two good strikers, and that's what you saw today. I just said about Cody, how good he was in San Siro, how good Lucio was now, and it's the same with the goalkeepers. We needed our goalkeeper today more than in all the matches we played before, because, like I just said, Bournemouth got more chances than I'm used to see the other team getting against us in the first 6 games of the season. But it was a good thing that we had Queef today, because he made some really good saves, which Alisson did in the other games as well. But he didn't have to make that many as Queef had to make today.
Arne, just another one on Darwin Nunez. His problem at Liverpool's always been consistency. So how do you help him, and how does he help himself build on this performance and achieve more consistency?
I think consistency you get by 2 things. You get by work rate, and you get it by team performance. And if the team performance is not consistent, it's so difficult for an individual to be consistent as well. So we just have to create our habits day by day on the training ground and in the games to get this consistency, because by working on your habits you create consistency, and that's what we try to do every day. And yeah, he showed today a good game, and maybe he can show Wednesday again, but let's wait and see.
One very last one, Chris.
My first instinct was when he shot, I said, why does he shoot? I would say, why don't you keep on dribbling? Because he made the ball free, and I think the defender was on the ground. But then it was a fraction of a second later when I saw the ball went in off the post. I was like, okay, maybe you are a better football player than I was in the past. So good choice of him.